Hello and welcome to this video. Osthans, yeah. His brother is probably called Westhans, yeah. And their cousins, Northans. You never know. Okay, so we have the King's Indian H3 line again. I could go for the trade. It's always a bit boring, huh? No, okay. It's more interesting. I'm never sure about this, what to do. Bishop g5, bishop e3. Yeah, pretty unbalanced and tough position here. Black is still, he's mixing f5 and c6. Okay. It's normally not such a great idea. So what now? Knight e4 is a move, or bishop g4 is also interesting, even though yeah, let's try. It's tough to figure out. He's got moves like bishop d3, or also knight b4 is actually interesting. Okay, here I have knight e4, I was thinking. Let's just go for that and see what happens. Oh. It's always embarrassing if you miss a move like that.
Check.
Well, knight c2 is not necessarily fatal. I wonder if I can play this as some kind of sacrifice here with queen h5 or stuff like that, or queen g4. I don't want to run into knight f6 here. It's a bit of an awkward move. Knight g5 though. I mean, I can do that. Knight c2, king d2. That's a completely crazy position. Let's do that. Knight c2, king d2, knight a1, king takes d3. It's completely wacky. But probably not even bad for me. It's just absolutely not the kind of position that I can play well. But we'll see what the result will be. Yeah, I think he absolutely does not have to play the check on c2. He can play all kinds of moves. The bishop on d3 is also covering h7. This is an important detail. So a move like queen to h5 is not threatening mate, for example.
Check.
Yeah, so he goes for it. He can take e3, by the way. That is an interesting idea. So pawn takes. There's also rook f2. Okay, king e3. I have to do this. E4 is it's looking dangerous. Okay, he has that check. Can go knight e4 maybe, or h5. h5, queen g5. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I have to prepare it somehow. I wonder if that check is so dangerous. King e1 should be playable. Covering g5 so that I can possibly play h5. Yeah, that was an idea, of course. King c1, let's rook f2. Nah, d3 hangs. Oops. Oops, that's a big oops. Yeah, check here is very awful. I see that this hangs, but I have to cover b2 somehow. Yeah, I'm probably getting killed. Yeah, I still struggle with that line. I mean, even though I often have pretty good positions, I guess, the type of position is just completely not my kind of domain. Queen b4 is just winning. Would be weird if he doesn't see it.
Check.
Yeah. Strong move. Yeah, I've got no reply.
White resigns.
Pretty awful. Pretty awful. Yeah, it's simply not my kind of position. I actually think that this is pretty bad for black. c6 and f5. It's not a good combination of moves, but I simply didn't play it well. Probably this is just a bad idea. I think I've tried this in other games and it didn't work out either. This is a position that if you play it with black or give an engine to white and you're getting killed. I mean, not just the human, also engine versus engine. Because objectively speaking, this is just a bad king. Stockfish just wants to do this and gives white a pretty big edge. It's the normal kind of move. I mean, if he does that, I have knight g3. And this is bad, very bad. Yeah, bishop g4 is probably a bad idea. This is at least, yeah, for me. Yeah, I didn't really think about knight b4. It was pretty awful.
Check.
So here. I mean, the engine still think this is kind of equal, but yeah, queen g4. I have to go queen e2. This is already losing after queen b6. That's also what I felt. I really, after queen b6, I didn't see anything remotely playable. And maybe here I can still fight, even though that looks awful. Yeah, h5. Yeah, it's a mess. Bishop g4 is not good. It's just too slow, I guess, and gives away that d3 square in such a drastic way. I have to adjust my way of playing here. Not go for bishop g4 again. Okay, thanks for watching.